guys, Zen Guardian here, and today I've got a brand new video for you guys showing off some of my most used but lesser known loadouts in PvP. Now most of what I'm showcasing today are weapons that you've probably heard about, but I know at least at this time a lot of you guys aren't using. In this video we're not talking Mida or Nameless Midnight. Those are weapons the community clearly understands are baked into the meta and are really dominant right now, so I want to show you guys some classics that I've been enjoying recently. So the first loadout I want to put you guys onto takes me back to my Destiny 1 days with a weapon a lot of you guys know I loved, and that's the First Curse. Now Destiny 2 doesn't have a first curse, so instead we're talking about Sturm, the exotic hand cannon, paired with its little brother Drang, the legendary sidearm. Now to acquire these guns you'll need to complete a fairly easy quest early on in the game, but in my opinion these weapons are totally worth it. Now just being honest, you're not going to outgun a Mida from across the map with this setup, but if you play to the weapon's strengths and add just a little finesse, you'll be surprised how the kills actually start racking up. The Sturm is a very high impact hand cannon with a lot of aim assist, again very similar to the First Curse from D1, but the trick here is to use it to weaken enemies and finish them off with the Drang's really high fire rate and snappy feel. Another thing to note about this setup is that it does wonders when team shooting. Let's say you and a buddy turn a corner. You have a Sturm, he has a Mida or a Nightshade. Those big hits from the Sturm will very quickly lower an enemy's health, making it really easy to clean up the kill. A lot of people at this time are praising the Drang as well because of its fast kill time and smooth engagement, so pairing it with the heavy hitting Sturm may surprise you how good the two work together, and that's not to mention how they are the first weapons in Destiny to complement each other with perks that rely on each other. This is a loadout some of you hand cannon users may really enjoy, so give it a shot.
One minute left.
Next up, we have a couple gems from Trials of the Nine. We're looking at the Relentless Pulse Rifle and the Swift Verdict Sidearm. Starting off with Relentless, this is a slow-firing, high-impact pulse rifle which has the perks Headseeker and Snapshot. Headseeker makes it so that body shots increase precision damage, while Snapshot is fast aim down sight. This is one of those hit-or-miss pulse rifles because in my opinion, you either really like it like I do, or it's just another weapon in the vault. Now the reason I really like it is because it's a very versatile weapon. It does really good from a distance and yes, can actually compete with the Mida at range, but with Snapshot, you'll be surprised how fast you can lock onto an opponent that's really close. Now to go along with this weapon, we have the Swift Verdict Trials of the Nine Sidearm. Now this sidearm is probably the most unique sidearm you'll get your hands on so far in PvP, in that it isn't a spam fire style weapon. It does have some delay to how fast you can pull the trigger, but it has pretty high impact and really good range for a sidearm. The way to play this weapon is to pace yourself and hit your shots. At first I wasn't a huge fan, but after a while of getting used to it, I started choosing this over many others and I'm happily surprised. It goes really well with a weapon like Relentless because it's most definitely a finisher kind of sidearm that hits hard and from a decent range. So if you've spent some time in Trials of the Nine, make sure you give these weapons a chance and let me know what you think.
"30 seconds remaining."
Now the final loadout I have for you guys is all about constant DPS without ever letting up. Reloading is far and few between, and this setup is actually really fun to use. This is probably the most fun setup that you'll use so far in this video. I'm talking about Scathelocke and Coldheart. It's no secret that both of these weapons have seen some use in the Crucible, but together they shred, and again you'll be putting constant damage down range, surprising the enemy.
Together as one. I love it. Your moments of clarity are weapons.
Scathelocke is easily one of my favorite auto rifles in the game because of its pretty good range and high target acquisition. I feel it's just more sticky than most autos with a really smooth shot, so I find it really useful. The only other auto that could relate in my opinion is the Origin Story, but that's something a lot of people use right now and I'm really just not a fan. Now Scathelocke rolls with high caliber rounds, which of course staggers the enemy and under pressure, giving you some stat bonuses when the mag gets low. I think if you haven't tried this weapon out, you'll really like it, so pull it out of the vault and go crazy. Now Cold Heart in PvP is kind of a hit or a miss for some. Myself, I really enjoy it, but I know others who don't, so I understand if it really isn't for you. But one trick I like to do with it is to actually fire it off like a scout rifle for some quick cleanup kills or to do some damage from range. But if you really want to shred with this thing, get close, hold down the trigger, and don't miss. You do more and more damage over time, and it melts if the enemy isn't expecting it. Pair it with Skate Lock and you're doing a lot of damage all the time. Both weapons have a lot in the mag, so minimum reloads. It's just a really fun setup. But those are basically some of my more fun secret loadouts. I really hope you guys enjoy. This video isn't for the high level ultra competitive play. We all know the weapons to use at that point, which I'll be doing a video on soon. But if you're getting tired of meta weapons and want some interesting and unique loadouts to have a little bit more fun with, try these out. But to be honest, I have ran each of these through trials, some games harder than others, but at the end of the day, I really enjoyed myself. So let me know what you think of what we discussed in today's video. Do any of these loadouts appeal to your playstyle? Do you plan on trying them out? Or are you a Mida and Last Hope user until Destiny 3? Let me know everything you feel down below. If you did enjoy, please drop a like and subscribe with notifications if you're new. It's been Zen.
Hey, I'm out.